kapow, bang, bada bap boom. Session 17?
Good sound
I
effects.
stopped keeping track because I was having such a good time.
I think it's session 17. It says 17. I usually change it after the session, so I remember. So I don't have to remember. So there we go. Look at us. I think it's been a while since we played.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Here, I'll hold my cat up to the mic. Can you hear her purr?
Breathe in.
She's cute.
Roll20 is prompting me to change my password. I probably should.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, does everyone remember what happened last time?
Oh my god. Our lab got just wrecked by a worm.
Our lab?
Well, the lab we were investigating. And then, as we were trying to send out an animal messenger, we saw that it got taken out before we could essentially go and alert anyone to what was going on. That was actually before the worm came and erupted the entire place. So we probably have some enemies with the Golgari dissidents now.
I kind of feel like they just sent us to die anyway. Because they're like,
possible.
If they could just like take out buildings with worms, they don't really need us.
I mean, fair enough.
I think the whole plan was messed up. To be honest.
Scuffed, baby.
So scuffed, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that synopsis. There was a multitude of various kinds of bears.
Yep.
Urstigriffs and the like.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Is there anything else that we did that I'm failing to remember?
No, I mean, that whole session we kind of...
Yeah, we just like investigated the lab.
Explored the rest of the location more or less.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I have no idea what we're doing right now.
Well, you are outside of the lab, which has exploded.
Yeah, I know we're trying to get somewhere, and our scout got killed or something. Someone killed it.
I remember us rolling D4s at the end.
Weren't we getting ready to fight?
No, we're going somewhere. I know. My bird died to somebody. I can't remember who.
No, I think what happened was we saw your bird die. We came back into the lab and we're like, oh crap, something happened. And then there's like a big thing. Oh yeah, there was some like rolling to see if you can hear rumblings or something, and most of us didn't. And then there was a D4 that rolled for ominous reasons. And I rolled a 2 and everyone else rolled a 1. I think it was damage, but I don't remember.
Anyway, long story short, Sean's basically correct about the order of things. But yeah, you guys tried to send out a message. You saw that the messenger bird was shot down. And then shortly after that, you heard a deep rumbling sound underneath you. And then the lab exploded, hurling you bodily from the premises.
Who has the bomb? And I think we just needed to huck it or something. So does that break?
I don't know which one of you took it.
I think I had it, honestly.
Did you?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did.
Okay, maybe I thought I had it as well, but we could have all thought we had it.
Maybe
I don't
you.
have it on
maybe...
my character sheet.
Did anyone have it?
Oh shit.
Someone had it. I didn't write it down though, so maybe I didn't have it.
I don't think it's super important who has it, but someone has it.
I didn't write it down. I have a blank spot though. It says 1 blank. Could be bomb, but I think it actually.
We could just throw it if we want to.
I actually think it's just the party tickets or whatever for that club that I gave to Azalea.
We got that bomb from that girl, right?
Yeah. Did we even know it worked? Come on.
Well, we could sort of use it for evidence, I guess.
We
if
could
we're not gonna use
we
it.
could use it as a last ditch effort to defeat whoever's coming to get us. That's what we should do.
Yeah, let's keep it.
If it could level a building, it could level the enemies. We just need someone to teleport us away. All right. No. I think. Okay. What's happening? I think we were like left on such a big cliffhanger.
Can someone explain the conversation you guys had again? I can't barely remember it.
Which conversation?
Which conversation?
With the guy. He was in the lab with you guys.
We're trying
the guy who thought we were
Or
terrorists?
yeah.
Well, he tried to be like, you guys gotta leave because I have nothing to do with the Semic. And then Andrew's like, no, the Semics definitely has something to do here. In fact, Semic's taking control. And he was like, no. And I was like, yes. Also, there's a bomb. Because
when we said bomb,
Yeah, they got pretty weirded out when you guys were making bomb threats.
I was like, there's a bomb and this place is going to be
Wasn't a
targeted
threat,
to
it was
exploded.
just information.
And we were tasked to do this, but we said no.
Ah, yes, of course.
But I think he stopped listening after there's a bomb and we were tasked to do this. And he's like,
Yeah. They never listen to the details. They only listen to what they want to listen to.
yeah.
Yeah, they listened to the details being like, I have a bomb and I've been tasked with blowing up this facility.
Yeah.
Just
Semantics.
minor details like that.
Yeah, but we decided not to. That was the important part.
And we have just a whole bunch of splinter groups teaming up. We had an idea what was going on.
I have no idea. I decided that my character is absolutely unsure about everybody now. His mind was starting to break at the end of the session. He's like, I have no idea what's going on. It's too many people. He doesn't know who to trust.
So we have like weird Golgarian people. We have an offshoot of Simics. And I think there was one more group. Can't remember them either. I know we were going somewhere. Where were we going?
We're trying to leave this place because
yeah, we're trying to leave to like
anywhere.
No, it was a specific place because we wanted to get information out.
I thought there was like dust clearing, and then we exited the door, and when we exited the door or whatever of the building because it was like half collapsed, we were like, and now what happens?
Because I was sending a message to somebody and I can't remember who that person was.
It was to the first speaker.
First speaker.
Or the prime speaker, rather.
Of
I
the
think we were gonna
No,
send it to the prime
I
speaker.
thought it was a mayor, or it wasn't the prime speaker. It was someone really close to the prime
Yeah, no,
speaker.
you're right. Right. We were gonna send it to like I think the speaker. So maybe it was the first speaker of Zonot.
Yes.
1?
I think 4.
Was it 4? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah.
we were heading in that direction?
No, I think we have to leave the building. I think that's we got to see if we can leave. Some big catastrophe happened.
Sorry, it was Zonot 7. Zonot 7. My apologies. I couldn't remember last time. So I looked it up this time so it wouldn't happen again.
Are we like, where are we? Are we on the edge of a big like hole where
All right, well, if you care to look at the map, you are here.
No, but in relation to what just happened last game.
You're like in the bottom of the ravine.
Okay, no one's like coming down the side of the ravine. The worm's not trying to eat us.
There's no evidence of such things.
Okay.
Currently.
Well, then we must leave this area. We
Yeah.
can't trust anyone, not even you. And I point to one of you. I don't know.
You're gonna point to the audience.
The audience. I point to the audience, not even you, as I point to the dungeon master in character.
Definitely don't point. Definitely don't trust me. I am deeply untrustworthy.
So okay. Where to? Where to, crew? I kind of feel like we almost need to do Azalea's quest somehow of getting it in order to get the contract back, and then hire our own lawyer to look at the contract.
Start getting legal assistance.
Yeah, so that we can be like inform our guilds of what we need, and that why we need it. It's like, oh, we have the answer, but we're under contract by a powerful force. We need help.
Yeah, well, because
But in order to do that, we need the contract, and I think we need a lawyer or something.
yeah, because right now I'm under duress to fulfill 3 requests, one which is still pending. We have tickets to the jury review, which is that show that's happening soon, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like it's on the back burner right now.
I'm technically owing animals to a club owner of a Rakdos club, which I was trying to procure through Gruul, who we are currently in service of to infiltrate the Boros Legion at the Guildmages Forum, which was what this job was, because we were doing an odd job for someone else who was sort of allied with the Gruul. But we just reneged on that. And then also the Boros kind of want us arrested, / we don't know if those guys ever made it back to the Boros camp.
Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't, right? I looked to Janik. They didn't, right?
I kind of like shrug my shoulders, like, I don't know.
We don't need to worry about that.
I was like, he's the one who let him go.
Yeah.
They whoever was listening could have been long gone by the time you let him go, and I was like, please help.
That's not a thing to worry about. Yeah, Azala. Continue.
Well, and that's just it. So those are the things that we need to kind of deal with right now.
Yeah, I feel like we need the contract.
And then there's the contract.
Or we either need the contract, or we need to get a lawyer and tell them about the contract, but in secret.
But we don't have the contract, right?
Yeah, like obviously
No,
you can't.
The devil has the contract, and we still need to fulfill that contract, which involves driving the Gruul out. So.
Yeah, actually, I came to the realization that I don't know how I feel about driving the Gruul out.
Why?
What?
I don't know.
Why? Is it a nature thing?
I don't know. They're people. I would be.
Yeah, but they're not exactly just like living their best life.
But they could be.
Yeah. Do you have any input on this?
I don't. I just want to rip and tear.
Oh.
It's not a rip and tear.
So where to?
Okay.
Where to, crew?
We gotta choose a side, I think, now, because we're playing all the sides.
My
we gotta
side.
choose a side.
I choose my side.
I think you should pick more sides.
It's getting us more problems with more sides.
Listen. Yeah, I don't know.
We have the Boros. We have the Gruul.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the concept of blowback?
No. There's still be no blowback.
Don't think of this as like, oh, we're messing up. Think of it as like, oh, every mess up we have is a new opportunity. The blowback.
To dodge the blowback. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're gonna head to where?
Who do we give this information to?
Which information?
About this whole lab thing. Do we?
We
weren't you
can
gonna give it
share-
back to Simic?
I would like to give it over to the Simic at some point, yes. But that's not a pressing priority.
Well, here's what we do. We go back to that church thing. We tell them, tell the angel to give us a new contract because the old one was stolen, and we, as far as we could tell, it didn't name anything particular, so it just give us a copy or a gist of it. Then take that contract and we go to my guild because I gave them that secret thing, and hopefully we can just tell them to shut it off for a moment in order for the Boros to just move the Gruul away. Yeah. But I don't know if
Aren't there still multiple of those things around?
I don't know. I don't even know if my guild would even want to shut it off. I feel like
Sorry, I was. There's a bear on the television that was distracting me. Can you
makes
guys
sense.
roll that back for a second?
what's a
Can you just-
television?
I know. I was so like shell shocked by this bear on my TV. I thought it was real. It's hiding under my desk.
Oh no.
All right. I don't know.
Sorry. What was the last little bit I just missed on?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know where we need to go. Where do you think we need to go? Azalea? Should we go? I think we need to inform your guild about this first.
I think
and foremost.
we need to
somehow. We need to escape the area because I feel like we're being.
No, we're definitely being watched right now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably fair. That's probably step one.
But where do we go?
We should. You know what? I think Sanich is right. I think going to the nearest zonot and just debriefing about the entire situation is probably the best decision.
Yeah, that's what we were doing before, right? I'm pretty sure that's what we were trying to do before.
That's what we tried to do with the bird, but that failed. So now we need to escape. And I don't think we should escape by going directly there. I feel like we should go to the second next furthest one.
Oh yeah, to lose their trail.
Because if we went to the first one, we're like sent the bird off in that direction, and they're just gonna assume we're gonna walk that direction. But if we go to this next furthest one, in somewhere other direction, and then lose them maybe. Unless that's like days and days away.
I know the underpaths. We could use that. Lose
I
them
like the idea
easily.
of using the underpaths.
Let's lose them in the underpaths, and hopefully we don't get eaten by worm.
Oh wait, yeah, that's the thing. It's fine. I should be able to deal with that.
Okay.
Well, if we did it once, we can do it again.
All right. So where are you going?
Going to one of the zonats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we do go to the closest one, but not by the fastest route. More circuitous, so that we're not chased down. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm broken as a character.
Yeah, they're going to try and take the paths and then do like an indirect route.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just think. 1, 2.
I'm looking up my path skill again. I forgot exactly how it works.
Okay.
Honestly, that bird thing could have been just a coincidence. This area just
It wasn't.
this area might just be magically shielded because it's a secret research facility.
Okay, so I'm looking around here so that I can tell the characters information that they already know. But they don't know that they know it, but they do. Probably the closest zonot to here is actually the one back in the 10th district. The northeastern section of Ravnica generally doesn't have any. They all tend to be to like the south and to the west. So yeah, you guys are east of the 10th district, so there's nothing really.
Nothing really. What?
Well, there are no zonots like here, like in this whole area. Basically, the closest one is back in District 10. If you guys want to head all the way back there.
I mean, alternatively, we return to the Gruul. We say that we were betrayed by Lydia.
I
and
feel
that she
like
tried.
they're working a lot closer than we were. So we were strangers and therefore seemed to be sort of friends.
Yeah.
So,
Or we could just use the bomb.
against the Gruul.
Yeah.
Rule?
I don't want to do that
Yeah, me neither.
as a PC. Not as a character. As a character, that sounds really fun. But Chenik is sad at that thought.
Well, I kind of like the idea of getting Gruul on his side a bit more.
But how?
Yeah,
We lied to them.
he'd lie to them.
We're gonna go back. They'll be like, okay, we trust you. Now you get to go to the Boros. And guess what? We're not allowed. We couldn't send out a message here. Imagine when there's like 1,000 eyes next to us. How are we gonna get a message to the Boros?
Not the
Boros won't be
Boros.
using magic to kill our pigeons.
Yeah, the Gruul will.
Using magic? Wouldn't they just throw stones?
They'd probably throw stones at first, but there are Gruul shamans capable of using powerful magic.
Or even, I don't know, whatever. What? How did our bird fall down? I think we
I'm
need to go.
assuming there was
Let's
some,
just leave this area. I don't care where we go, just away from this area.
Or we could chase down Lydia.
Should we leave the bomb here?
No, I'll carry the bomb. I'll keep it.
Because I assume that it's magic, and like any powerful caster that could cast detect magic could probably, if it's powerful enough to destroy a building, could just find it, right?
I don't know. Does someone want to make a check about that? To see how the bomb works?
I don't care how it works. That's how I'm assuming.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just saying, like, if you want to answer to that question, you'll need to make an Arcana check.
I'm assuming it's a tracking device because I'm assuming everyone's. I'm just a conspiracy theorist now. It's definitely tracked. It's definitely bugged.
Okay,
for that, I'm curious. Unless someone else wants to.
I go ahead.
They're gonna track us with that.
I would like to know how this bomb works.
Okay, Arcana.
I should get like a. I should go bring it to Faelish or something, but it's no time.
Faelish is working for them, obviously.
Faelish would definitely be able to tell you more. Okay, well, hey, you rolled pretty well. Yeah, so
I've seen this one before.
yeah, this isn't like I said. It's not a particularly complicated device. You can there's just there's a little bulb basically in the interior of the bomb. It's not accessible to you. Basically, when you push when you like start or insert the triggering mechanism, it basically makes what you could basically call a chemical reaction. It injects a certain chemical into a magically charged substance, which starts a reaction going. And as soon as the reaction breaches the container, which happens after a certain amount of time, it goes into like the surrounding explosive matter and explodes.
Okay.
So it's tough to tell.
Bomb. You push it here, it explodes everywhere.
Yeah, it explodes after like a few minutes. And the size of the bulb inside determines how long it takes, because the reaction inside is what puts a time limit. So you can't time it down to the second, but down to the minute. It's pretty accurate.
Okay. It's good to know.
Without having constructed it, or taking it apart, it's impossible to tell.
Did
it's also dangerous to try to take it apart, because if you break the bulb on the inside, it'll explode.
Did I dream this? I thought we know how this bomb works, and that it was like two metastable what is it called? Elementals.
Portals?
No, elementals.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
this does sound familiar.
Like held in and in a metastable state, and then when it triggers, they're allowed to like come together and cause an explosion.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that does
That's
sound
yeah, exactly. That's like more of an is it magic way of describing it. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, but yes, you are correct.
Right.
I'm just trying to. I just described it in a completely different way, but it's basically the same process.
Okay.
Two things mixed together. Once they breach containment and reach to explosive matter on the outside of the bomb
Yes,
explodes.
yes. Is it magical? I guess.
Yes, it is magical.
Yeah. See, someone could track us with it probably.
It's not literal chemistry because this is a magic game,
It's
so
Ravnica?
it's magic.
Could some,
But it's much closer to like what you would understand as a chemical reaction.
would Azalea be able to know if someone could track us with it?
I mean, the magic. Well, I mean, the magic signal is not particularly strong until it's triggered, right? Because keep in mind, like these two elementals are basically fully contained. It's certainly possible that someone could detect the magic.
Is the
Like,
building
if you cast
blown up?
Detect magic.
Wait,
If you cast detect magic, you'd be able to like tell that it was magical, but it's not like exceptionally strong. Obviously, when it explodes, it's quite strong.
so when that building, when that worm like went to the building, did it like destroy most of the building, or did it not destroy the building?
I don't. What do you mean? Which building?
Like the
The
lab.
Oh, well, you could go check if you wanted.
I don't know.
There's like flames pouring out the doors right now, so
Because then we just like
you can go have a look, I guess.
we just like toss it in there and blow it up, and then be like, look, we did what we needed to do. Because like, there's no crew trying to save this building. It's gonna blow up or whatever.
Mm.
Do you want to double down?
No,
Safe
I don't
build.
want to
Yes.
do that. We're killing a lot of bears.
I think the building is it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah. Then we blow it up and say we did what we needed to do, and then everyone sees that it was the magic that we used. But then
Like so you're saying that we can like go back to the Gruul and or Lydia and be like, we did what we were supposed to?
yeah.
I guess so, but I feel like Lydia probably already knows that we are an
Didn't
edge.
do it.
Yeah, that's probably true. Why do they even need someone to go in? Couldn't they just like blow it up on the outside? I don't know.
Because they wanted to get the info if they could. Which we did get,
Well,
but
okay. Wait, lead us, Anna.
I don't know. We have a lot of speculations of what's going on. Maybe we just find Lydia and make her talk.
I don't think that's the thing.
what do you mean make her talk?
Just she probably knows a few people. What's going on? We just get her.
Honestly, I think she'd get us probably.
Would she?
Maybe.
Probably.
Did we take a long rest? I don't know if we did. Yeah, she definitely would get us. I don't have any.
We haven't taken a long rest yet, no.
Yeah, I think first step 1, escape to district whatever, make up our mind, and then make contact with our guilds. That's step 1.
Hmm.
So, where's the location?
I like the idea of letting Azala's friend, that is a person, just look over the bomb.
But
Or just like...
she probably works with them. She's working with Krenko.
Does she work-
Krenko was working with them. Krenko had access to poison worms during that whole thing. Or did he?
I don't know.
I mean, he
I don't think
escaped.
so.
He escaped with poison worms, but then that was the other. Is the Goblin crew wanted him dead? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, definitely he was working with them, and she was working with the goblins or whoever who was working.
Do you want me
them.
to? Do you want some clarification on what exactly is going on?
No, I don't need any clarification.
Okay, fair enough.
I require none.
I'm trying to convince them that we don't need to go there.
No, I'm just trying to like make sure you got your facts straight.
I
As
don't
far as
need.
I'm aware,
I don't need my facts straightened.
That's fair enough.
I
but
want
in terms of like everyone else,
Mm.
Sean has accurately relayed the facts as you know them. That Falish was working with Krenko, and Krenko seemed to be working with the Gruul the dissidents in the Golgari.
Right.
As far now, you're not 100% sure that that chain works in both directions. That she is also working with the Golgari dissidents because he was.
Mm-hmm.
you don't have any evidence of that specifically, but the chain, as he described it, does exist, to the best of your knowledge.
Yeah.
And the Shattergang brothers were also like they were a different group that were not directly affiliated with anyone, other than the fact that they were enemies of Krenko's mob.
Mm. Mm,
Look, they're all out to get us, okay? We can only trust our guilds.
created so many enemies.
I
Yeah,
trust
we
you
have-
guys to a degree.
I don't trust any of you, especially you. And I point to the DM directly.
Stop doing that. The fourth wall is solid and strong. It will not be penetrated by your insolence.
Okay. I mean, if you want to go to Faelish and you think that's the best idea, I'm down to go. Because, I mean, if she is working with them, maybe she can give us a clue. And if she isn't, we can just, I don't know. Like, what do we want to learn from the bomb? I feel like this is another plot thread that we don't have time
No,
for.
never
Wait, why
mind.
do we want to do the bomb?
No, not anymore. Oh my god, what the fuck's happening?
We need to put like the bomb in like a lead container and then transport it to our guild and be like, look, we brought a bomb into the guild hall. We need to get rid of this bomb.
Do you want it?
I'm so lost. We have so many enemies and not as much allies as I was hoping we'd have at this time.
Look, we have our
Your
Your
guild.
guild's probably.
Every guild that's involved in this conspiracy has opposite allies. We just need to inform them of the conspiracy, and they may already know it exists, but now we need to inform them that we know it exists and that we're on their side.
Okay, I'm fine with that. That's a good plan right now, I think.
So
Yeah.
starting with the nearest one. So who has nearest? I guess probably the Selesnya Conclave would be nearest, but I feel like the Selesnya Conclave, although secret sort of, is not well defended. So I think we need to lose them somewhere, and then go to the next nearest one. Just because it's, I don't know. Or no, yeah, like not like the conclave, but like the little like Selesnya like safe house. But so we know what do we know? The Orzhov Syndicate has like a big church that they might not want to like reclaim. So, but like some people would, but probably not the whole group. Otherwise, they would be wanting that more. Gruul clans, their primary wants this basically because they're like the strongest one in this area. The Izzet League, kind of a flip of a coin. So there's the Golgari Swarm. So is the Golgari headquarters close to here?
I guess we're everywhere? I don't know.
Most of the guild's headquarters, such as they are in the 10th district. So if you're asking like what's the largest, like keep in mind like the first district where you guys are, mostly this is like Boros and Gruul territory. There is a Selesnya presence in a decent ways away. But yeah, it is mostly Gruul and Boros dominated. In terms of like actual like authority, like most of the guilds have almost all the guilds have presences in almost all of the districts. But in terms of like who is actually in charge around here, it's mostly the Gruul or the Boros. So depending on exactly what you're looking for, there's not a whole ton of people around here.
As far as I know, I think the Izzet was everyone who I met who is working with the Izzet. I guess they were they were like not quite affiliated with the guild. They're more like guild outsiders. So the Boros wants to defeat the Gruul, so they're kind of on our side. Yeah, okay. So I'd say we either try to get you that thing, and then in order to go get the contract, or we go and inform someone in the 10th district of this whole thing and try to get their help and then just be like, oh, and a part of this we need half a ton of steel
Yeah.
because we have a contract we need to fulfill and we need and then we just need to establish contact with our guilds. So maybe a 10th district? Question mark.
I think that's actually probably ironically the fastest way to resolve all of this.
Okay.
At least that's my opinion.
Okay, I just don't know which guild we could trust for the first, but I feel like because they most recently blew up, but they're not even blowing up like Simic. They're blowing up like alt Simic stuff. So they're purposely trying to keep the guilds out of this. Actually, probably like the main guilds. So if we bring in the main guilds into this, maybe they would settle down.
Maybe.
Because it seems to me that like the Gruul clan, that's like the big leaders are only the leaders because they're like working with the other people in order to destroy the most things.
Mm. I wonder, do you think that's why they're actually all working with them?
I don't know. Like, why wouldn't... Like, so obviously they're probably giving them stuff.
I mean, most of the people we've seen working with them, like, it's only really been Lydia, and they're just Golgari dissidents, right?
Yeah, but they kind of...
That I know of.
Well, they're like... But she has, like... She's all geared up in Izzet tech.
True, but that could just be a neutral association between the, like, the Izzet League and/or just those rogue Izzet affiliates like Faelish and the Krenko and his gang. Like, that could just be, it's Izzet, but it's not from the Izzet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't there like that
It's
other
difficult
guy?
to say without, actually diving into this information and, sussing it out.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a guy that we know?
Which guy?
Who's like the guy that sent us to go find Krenko, and we're like, F you.
Or
Oh, Nash's Fen?
Nash's friend.
Nash's Ven. Nash's Ven is somehow...
at Guild Mages. Currently in residence at the Guild Mages Forum.
Yeah, he's somehow embroiled in all this.
Yeah, he's always in everything.
Let's just go to him.
We're going straight to Nash's Fen?
Yeah.
Straight to the guy we think is the most
Sus.
sketchy.
No, I don't know. Let's go. I guess this. Do we want to go back to the Guild Raid Forum or do we go to District 10?
District 10 if you want to lose people.
What do you...
I guess we could go back to the Boros and be like, and then have them protect us and send out our stuff from there and see if they will protect us or get arrested. I don't know. That's my plan. I don't know.
Maybe they'll just ask us where the orb went.
They
were like,
they
we
might
didn't get it.
They might know and then be like, "Where's the other 6 people?" And we're gonna tell them we joined the Gruul clan as a counterintelligence operation.
Of course, we don't say that. Of course, but
There were only 3 other people, and one of them died, but the other 2 are... Well, you don't know what happened.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's probably fair.
you guys have a penchant for talking through your decisions, which I tend to like. Last time I tried to hurry them along by making building explode. This time I'm gonna let you guys work through it yourselves.
I have no
Yeah.
idea. I'm like, let's go to like the little hole underground, and then we'll decide once we're underground.
Yeah.
Let's just make Enna decide because
yeah.
why not?
Let's. You know what? Just I'm gonna find a hole first, away from a worm stench, And we're heading to Guild Mages Forum.
Sure.
Okay, good.
Sounds good to me. It'll.
All right, so make a I guess make a survival check first, Anna.
Don't let us get wormed.
And then make a stealth check to stay unmolested.
Protected.
Don't want to be molested. Oh shit.
Oh,
All right, so
well, not like where these men put their
you,
hands.
you climb your way back out of the ravine. Around you is, like I said, like you're pretty much in cruel territory, for lack of a better word. At this point, there's like I said, this area mostly is on the edge of what used to be like a normal neighborhood, which has mostly been abandoned, but hasn't really been destroyed like areas that rule like actively inhabit. They tend to like tear down buildings and such, which hasn't really happened here. But you emerge from the ravine and start looking around through the city, through the neighborhood nearby for access roads that can take you underground. And it doesn't take you long before you find one. But just as you guys are entering, you see something that's really remarkable. You see the huge battleship, skyship, the Parhelion 2, lift off from District 10 and begin to fly towards you.
Okay.
Heading
not
straight,
towards us.
not
like,
towards
just,
you
like, towards our
specifically,
direction.
but head straight towards the Guild Mages Forum.
Is
They're
this
like
a
looking
cop
for
blimp?
you. Like what?
What,
Specifically, but in your direction.
what color
So
is it
what-
painted?
I mean, I can take a picture of it if you want.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, what? I'm more curious. What faction is it affiliated with?
The Boros.
The Boros. Okay.
Oh my god. They know.
Help! The cops are coming.
I think. Hmm.
I mean, why didn't they just start with that if they were having so much trouble with the girl?
Like they didn't know.
Why didn't they just proceed directly to overwhelming force?
Yeah.
Wonders.
Like what a waste of time.
The flex.
Like we're gonna sit in the trenches and get wrecked by Gruul. Or we could just bomb it. So much better.
It's more of a
Good to
troop
give
ship
us-
than a bomber, but I take your point.
You said what's more of a cruise ship?
It's a ship more.
Oh, okay.
Says you.
Think of it like an aircraft carrier, except the aircraft are angels.
Ah.
Anyway, here's a picture of
Alright.
it. It's not supposed to be square.
Whoa, it's massive.
Oh no.
Seems very righteous.
There it is. This is like the front of it. It's shaped like an anvil.
And it's flying over St. Peter's Church.
Nice.
How does it even fly?
It fills me with great joy and
Like these
righteousness.
big old rockets on the bottom. That's how it flies.
I thought angels were carrying it.
No, they steer it.
No, these are birds.
Oh, okay.
They're just massive birds with human riders. No, they're just normal
Oh, they
birds.
got those too. Actually, now that you mention it, they've got the skyjacks, which are basically humans who ride huge. They also have the equinauts, which are people who ride Pegasuses. So they got it all in the Boros. Anyway, that's the Parhelion 2. Very impressive. Very rare, actually, that it actually gets sent into service because it's very big and expensive and gets a lot of attention, as you might imagine.
That's fair.
Well, here's the thing. They're either sending it because they sent three people and a crew on a mission to stop them from not being able to like make headway, and they're just gonna pick up their troops and then put them over somewhere else so they don't have to deal with the magic of getting lost. Or
The magic of getting lost.
they know that we screwed them and they're like, they're just gonna weed out every single agent.
I feel like there's
They're not
either
coming,
way.
again, they're like coming in your direction in the sense that they're coming from District 10. and
Yeah, they're going.
I-
They're going here.
Really do want you guys to put yourselves in perspective. They have not launched an aircraft carrier to find
Exactly.
you specifically.
They could have.
There's easier ways to take care of
Are you saying
like,
we're not important enough?
poor people.
You are definitely not important enough to merit this.
Wait. Does this mean we got the gruel? Can we just go back to the Guild Ages forum and be like, look, the
Be like,
gruel.
we did it! Look, we got the aircraft carrier to take off.
They're
You're welcome.
interceding on your behalf, on our behalf.
All we had to do was do all this roundabout stuff.
Yeah.
All we have
For
to
you
do
to
is make
realize-
3 agents
Anyway, you guys are
disappear
heading
from.
underground, so I'm gonna.
Yeah. We're heading out.
I just wanted to tell you guys that that's what you see. But anyway, you guys
as-
take the Undercity.
As we're followed for whatever ends.
The Undercity here is, like I said, much more naturalistic. Most of the sewer systems are in some level of disrepair, and so several times you have to navigate around areas that have just become blocked or caved in or collapsed. So it takes a couple hours. It's quicker than it was to go by a surface, but not as much because Lydia knew exactly where you were going, so she was able to go fairly quickly. But as you get closer and closer to the Guildmage's Forum, you hear more and more sounds coming from above. And you realize you're hearing the sound of lots and lots and lots of people marching. Lots and lots of people and beasts and all sorts of things.
Marching, eh?
And as you get close to the Guildmage's Forum, you emerge and you see exactly what's going on. The Forum is under attack.
Not the forum.
By gruel?
Gruel?
Yes, the Gruul have advanced, and they're pushed. So the streets around you are filled with fire and chaos. There isn't much fighting near you, but you can see closer to the Guildmage's Forum. The the Boros have a defensive perimeter around the Forum, and that's about it. They're taking on fire from pretty much all directions. They're almost encircled as far as you can tell.
Did we make
Oh,
things
should
worse?
we join the defense and act like nothing ever happened? This might
There's
be a
no-
good time to use the
There's no time
bomb.
to think.
Oh, the bomb. Yes. Do we have some sort of delivery mechanism via spell?
Wait,
I,
what?
I'm sure we have no
delivery
spells
spell?
right now.
If we level the entire place, how will they know it's us?
No, not the Guildmage's Forum, but a big group of bad guys.
Yes, exactly. We could go back to being double agents, be like, we uncovered their weak spot. Just let us go to your most secret place where we can plant this bomb surreptitiously, and then destroy them.
They're not gonna know. They're just not as
They're just
gruel.
gonna kill us.
They're just gonna kill us. Mid-war. Let's go. Let's go fight. I
Then we
guess.
gotta talk.
We either go defend the angel, go to the Rakdos place and try get that contract, or go fight the Boros. You decide, Azalea, because these are all your tasks.
Wait, you're saying we have to go protect the angel,
Not both.
defend the Boros,
Yeah.
or what?
Or
I mean,
or go get the contract back.
go get the contract back. Personally, I think the most urgent thing we should do is protect the Boros, just because.
Yeah, they're like war people, though. How do we protect
Yeah,
them?
I feel
but,
like we're
like-
good.
I feel like they're not good.
But we can't protect anything right now. We're completely tapped out.
True. We're pretty exhausted, and we're only 4 people. But we have a bomb. I want to use the bomb.
I second that notion. I like the idea of using the bomb too.
Fine. We have to we're behind enemy lines because if they're completely encircled.
But they're
Oh,
not
yeah.
enemies.
you guys-
we're behind
guys-
enemy lines in the Boros encampment because we're working for the Gruul.
We're not in the
Don't
Boros
forget.
encampment, are we?
Oh, you guys are still on the outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then
I
even better.
just wanted to give you guys a sense of the lay of the land. If you guys want to try and find a way underground to get into the encampment, you can. For whatever purpose. But I just wanted to give you guys. I wanted to tell you what was going on before I just stuck you in the said, oh, you're here or you're there, so you know what's going on here before you decide. Yeah. So yeah, the Guild Mages Forum. If you guys are on this page, right? Yeah, you are. I'll do a little more drawing, which is very evocative. I know.
Let's just go find the group of Ettins and ogres and then blow the bomb near them, I guess.
That would
Or
take
if
care of
there's like a core area, like a core
Do you think?
planning area.
Do you
or,
think
like,
the Gruul
command
has a
center.
Gruul planning center? Is that something that strikes you as something that exists?
I think it would call. I
doesn't.
think it'd be called something else, like War Council or.
They're anarchists, but they're not like the kind of anarchists that just do shit randomly. They're the kind that have a decentralized command structure. So they do plan things. They're not just doing this because they feel like it.
Yeah, but mid-war, are they gonna have a command tent in the middle of the war, or are they gonna be like, here's the plan, let's go
That seems like you might want to make a history check to know about Gruul war tactics.
No, I'm saying it doesn't exist, and I don't care whether or not it actually exists.
Hypothetical questions. That's fair. I just wanted to know. You could ask for real and know the answer.
No, I'm telling them I already know the answer. I'm lying to them. Stop.
Yeah.
I mean, you can believe what you want about the
I'm
Gruul.
bluffing. This is my character.
I'm pretty sure
concept.
they have something like a giant bonfire, even.
In the middle of war.
There's lots of fire going on currently, so you got that.
We can even activate the bomb, give it to Rurik Thar, be like, here's a bomb, throw it at the Boros, and then just walk away, wait a few minutes, and that's the end of Rurik and Thar.
Or the Boros, whichever comes first, I guess.
We just gotta make sure
You're
he's
so
far enough
chaotic.
away.
You're so
He
chaotic,
doesn't have
Andrew.
time to throw it.
I think if enough people die from the bomb, they won't be able to pin it on us because not enough will be alive after. Then we can make up our own story.
That's terrible. All your ideas are terrible.
I think my idea is great.
I'm
and
actually
wrong
down with
opinion
this.
again.
Oh my.
Or
We
here's-
just take care of Gruul
wait,
leadership like that.
Wait. Or we level the cathedral on top of an angel, thereby nullifying the contract and freeing us from being able to tell what our guilds what's going on, actually.
Wait. I feel like an angel could survive a bomb blast. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'd
Okay,
actually
fine.
rather have the entirety of the Gore clan after me than that angel.
Fine. Let's...
I'm not sure if that's wise or foolish, but it is certainly an interesting character choice. So I'm not going to comment any further.
Yeah.
Well,
And I mean, technically, the reason we're after the Gruul, the reason we're doing any of this,
Because we're scared of it.
it's because we're supposed to be helping with the poisoning of the earth. That was step one. That
That too.
was the first thing. That's how this all began.
seems like a million years ago, honestly.
It was.
I know. But let us not forget that is why we're actually here.
Well, who has the bomb?
Are you sure?
Let's say that Yaya has the bomb, because I feel like Yaya
Sure.
is the kind of person that would have the bomb.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you're right.
I'm just.
Someone has to set up us the bomb.
I mean, I'm probably most likely to survive the bomb blast. To be fair.
All right, so what are we gonna do then? I feel like we should just go to the Boros and be like, "Here's a bomb, use it," and you put it into a catapult, and then they could just go and catapult it at people.
You do see that the Boros do have some artillery that are firing over the walls.
I feel like trying to
they're-
time. That's like
But
pulling the trigger in a
the
grenade.
Gruul also have artillery in the form of giants who are just hurling boulders.
Oh, let's just take out the
Oh, that's
giants.
so cool.
Let's just take out the giants and or ogres with the bomb.
That wouldn't solve any of our problems.
It ain't ogre till it's
True.
ogre.
I feel like we need to take out the leadership somehow.
Yeah, but the leadership had ogre bodyguards. So if we look at
Yeah,
let's
but,
scan the
we're-
field, see if there's a big amount of ogres, and we can assume that ogres and ettins are the same size somehow. I don't know. We fought one. Are they the same size?
Yeah, we know the size. We've killed.
I mean, no, ogres are smaller.
Okay.
And
Can we see the Yorick-Thar on the battlefield somewhere?
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
Although it's kind of crazy.
You can make a perception check if you want to see if you can find him.
I just want to look, see if there's like a group of ogres or like the big leader bonfire thing that we fought around that one time.
Sure.
If they set that up.
That's not particularly close to here.
I know, but like if they set one up here, well,
it's very.
My
There's
eyes
fire everywhere, and so it's very smoky, and it's difficult to see long distances.
My eyes are burning.
Especially considering you guys are just kind of like standing around, and you're not like
we're like
climbing like a clock tower.
We're like in a hole. We're like, what's over there?
Yeah, exactly. You're just standing there on the ground, so no, he's not around here. If he was here, you probably would have seen him.
Wait, what's your idea, Azala?
Oh, we go to the Boros encampment. We tell them that we've ingratiated ourselves to the Gruul's double agents. We hand a bomb to one of the high-ranking officials. We turn them over, saying that we've captured them to the Gruul. And then when the time is right, he like throws the bomb at like everyone in the room, or something to that effect. Just a way to deliver the bomb straight to like Rurik and Thar. Or like, if we could just get them grouped, you know what I mean? Like if we could just mush them together and blow them up with the bomb. I'm just
with both sides.
No, just the Gruul.
Oh.
Well, that plan involves us not being near, so I'm down.
There's just so many of them. I don't think we can.
I think we should just deliver it ourselves.
To like Yorick and Thar. Let's go find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna light a bomb that's gonna take. Oh, you know what? That might actually turn the tide though. If we like light a bomb and then like, you know, be like it could level a building. And then just leave it there and be like, what are you going to do? You can run or you could die. And then if they...
Yeah, they can't run at us. We have a bomb that will kill everything. Go into like suicide bombers.
I just feel like we have a huge asset here. We need to use it. That's all.
I feel like we're going to die, but okay.
Yeah.
That's alright.
You know what? If I die, my soul's going to that guy anyways.
We save everything.
But life is good and precious, and we don't need to die.
Life is not precious.
Here's
it's
a turret
just
ogre.
We can keep going.
This is what they look like.
Okay.
They're like throwing boulders and things.
Is he facing toward the camera or away from the camera?
Say,
I cannot tell. It's an optical illusion.
He's facing the camera.
Does he have tusks or is he wearing a thing?
No, he's wearing a headdress.
Okay.
That's not just his back muscle.
No, that's his head. It's right here, I think. And he's like holding it behind his head, and he's gonna hurl it at these bird things. These bird things don't exist on Ravnica.
Okay.
Way. It's just because of a thing that happened in like the game of Magic the Gathering, but isn't happening in my setting. So don't worry about them; they're not real. Anyway, that's what they look like. They're hurling rocks and things mostly. You see one hurling a dead cow. Very gross.
Do we take out their artillery or do we take out the leadership?
I say we take out artillery. We can create a power vacuum.
We for the artillery now. No.
I mean, also, if we take out the leadership, we don't have to explain ourselves to the Boros.
Yeah, they just all died of lonely hearts. There's no bomb.
Like, there's no one to say that we turncoated, even though we didn't. But we, like, pretended to.
But if like, who would say that anyway?
I don't know, Rurik and Thar.
Fine. Let's go kill Rurik and Thar. But I feel like Lydia's in the area anyway. She's probably following us.
No, she doesn't know we're here. We're good.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so you guys are gonna look for Rurik and Thar. How are you gonna do that?
Yeah, how are we gonna do that, Azalea? What's your plan?
Oh,
well, why don't we just walk in there and like announce ourselves?
Oh, into the middle of a war zone, right?
Yeah, they're just gonna kill us. They're gonna axe us in the face.
To the back of it, where we can be like, "Hey, like we're here to do." That's why I'm wondering if we should try and get someone from the encampment to bring over as a prisoner. And then we can be like, look, we infiltrated them and got this guy.
But if we just go to the encampment, we can just give them the bomb and be like, here you go, just tuck it at the leadership.
Well, that's why I think it'd be better if we like gave it to someone, had them come with us as a pseudo prisoner, turn them over, and then like that's
That's
how we
probably
defend the
not the
bomb.
best idea. Like, if you ask a Boros, they're probably going to tell you something different. And if you give them the bomb, they're just going to do whatever they want with it, as we now know.
Yeah.
They have no reason to trust us.
And we might actually be war criminals.
Yeah.
In their eyes.
Aware of any war crimes you guys have committed?
I don't know. Stealing a
Just
magical orb.
You know, like, don't put yourselves down too much. You guys haven't committed any war crimes, as far as I'm aware.
War
Fine.
criminals.
Fine.
You didn't even actually bomb that building.
It's true.
They don't know that.
We were just in the area.
That's
no,
true.
any-
They don't know that.
They don't know anything.
Well, we can
War
always just
crimes even that
again
bad?
find the camp.
I'm asking
Tunnel
Azalea what is their plan, because we get a Boros person. Okay, now
Yeah.
where do we take them?
Well, no,
How
yeah,
do
we have
they
to go
know?
we have to go behind Gruul lines. Like, regardless,
We're
maybe
gonna
we should just go.
Why are we crossing
behind
Gru
Gruul
lines
lines.
twice? We are behind Gru lines, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So then we don't have to go anywhere. We just go find Ruruk and Thar.
Yeah. How do we do
Okay,
that?
let's just stealth our way.
Yeah, we
Where?
just go in there. And look.
Where? Which direction?
Where would you be if you were a two-headed Etten?
Oh.
Fighting on the front line.
That's true. I'd be fighting on the front line.
Yeah, I'd be doing
Oh, that's
that.
even easier. I mean, he won't see it coming.
Yeah, but then they go the other side. Because it's the front
We
line.
can go and report and ask where Ruruk and Thar are.
Oh, so you... I mean, not all of us could change our clothes and our faces.
True, but we don't have to change our clothes and faces. They know us now.
Do they?
They don't really.
Does
Only
the
very
rank
few
and
people.
file know us?
No.
Then
We can
we're-
make it work. Guess, you're thinking too long term. You gotta think of just like step 1, step 2.
All right.
Step 1, infiltrate the Gruul. Step 2, blow everything up. Step
Isabella,
3, no problem.
Go out there and ask where Gurik and Thar are.
Yeah.
Just
We'll
walk
wait.
out
We'll wait
there.
here. We'll wait here.
We'll wait here.
I have no spells.
Oh yeah. Guess what? We all don't.
We all don't.
I'm telling you, we can just go look for them. We just gotta sneak.
Oh, okay.
We just gotta infiltrate.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, can't we use the underground pathways to go to like different locations and see what's going
Yeah,
on?
I don't know where they are.
What
I was
locations?
gonna say, if you knew where they were, you could use the underground pathways to get closer to them. Yes. But you don't know where they are.
Hmm.
Steed is casting gentle repose.
As not. I was trying to put it down.
Okay, there's no corpse.
We are all corpses, unfortunately.
For all
I mean,
of us.
we could like rest for the night to prepare. Like, there's nothing preventing us from going into the Boros encampment.
Is there like a giant airship carrier like come edging ever closer, or did it land already?
No, you can see it. It's still on the horizon. It's still making its way over this way. You can see it. It's in the sky, so it's pretty easy to see.
I feel like at this point, it's this like battle is either a foregone conclusion, or they're gonna lose. So we gotta make a decision.
Hmm.
And I feel like taking out their artillery might be a good idea though, because if you know one side has artillery, the other side doesn't. You know.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm seeing what you're saying. All right, fine.
Because we see the giants, they're right there throwing rocks.
They're on like a bluff that's overlooking the Gilmage's Forum.
We can just blow the bluff up, and then they're not on the bluff anymore.
That's true. That is a good idea. All right, let's do that. That's much simpler.
And then
No. Oh,
Or no, I don't know.
okay, what do you want then, Anna? We're just like sitting here.
so-
We're just like watching
Yeah.
people
We're in
die.
a small meeting.
Every minute
You're
we.
not in the thick of the fighting, but the neighborhood you're in has been raised, and there's like dead people and.
I know. I'm just saying, like we're like watching like the war happen like in the distance there, and we're just like talking every minute. We're talking. Someone's probably dying.
Yep. No, I'm down with.
Because, like, it was probably a few hours they'll be here. We only need to buy them a few hours.
Yeah.
It's a matter of minutes, not hours.
Well, there we go. Let's go kill the artillery. Okay. And then they're one-sided foregone conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
And then we claim responsibility for blowing them up.
You know, get a fighting force dispatched and marshal them and all that junk. But they'll be here within the hour, I would say.
I'm still worried though that it'll be. Well, I guess destroying the artillery is good. Okay.
Look, we could go try find Thorok and Thar, but like, where would they be?
Or maybe
it's gonna take us. It's gonna be more than a few minutes in order to find them anyway.
Yeah. But I just feel like if we take out Rurik and Thar, that's like the end of the war.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Well, we never should have stopped fighting him during the fight then.
We needed him on our side.
Did we?
Well, why don't we even go get closer and just see what's going on and see if we can even get close to the giants or not?
Okay.
So
I think you're right. Every second we waste, someone dead.
Let's stealth our way there and then see it from the from the bluff, or like near the bottom of the bluff, if we can see any command thing. Anything that looks like a big massive command.
Yeah, step one.
Get
step
up
one.
higher, look around.
Step
2, win the war.
Decide the target and win the war.
Oh man.
Does that sound like a good plan?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this works.
Especially if we just take the artillery, they won't be able to like prevent the landing, and they'll be able to land closer.
True.
Stealth? Who's rolling this stealth roll?
I don't know. I could
I'll
be.
roll it.
Yeah, let's let him roll it. Why not? He has higher dex than I do.
Yeah.
Oh
my god, you're stealthy.
Oh, wow.
All right. Oh, the bluff is a fairly high point, so you guys skulk your way through the streets, and you arrive near the foot of the bluff, and the area around here has kind of been like smashed to bits. You arrive. Hold on, let me just do a quick little drawing. Okay. I'll move you guys over. Here we go. Do a quick little drawing. So yeah. Oh.
Smiley face.
Okay.
Oh, it's going.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Okay, so you can see as you get closer to the bluff, it gets harder and harder to see the artillery ahead.
Because they're like obscured by the bluff, or?
Well, no, yeah, because they're just up taller and you're near the base of it now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like from a distance, you can see them, but as you get closer, they're not as prominent, or they're much more prominent, I should say, relative to where you are currently. So it's tougher for you to see them.
No, that makes sense.
Angle of inclination and all that.
And they can't see us
but
either.
That is true, but you do see a Gruul warband kind of sussing about at the base of the hill.
Hello, friends.
Why, hello there.
So they look to be pretty bored. There's like a bonfire roaring in the middle. And you can see a couple more look to be like stone slingers.
Okay.
Kind of like bored and just kicking around. And yeah, there's like a path that goes up to the bluff, which was paved at one time, but at this point has been like smashed to bits and is mostly a suggestion.
A suggestion?
So how tall is this bluff?
I'd say it's fairly tall. Like this, like you see this path that I kind of drew.
Yeah.
It goes up like a fairly steep angle for pretty much its entirety, and it's fairly long.
Oh, there we go. It's like, why don't I see anything? So all the giants are there.
Yeah, the ones that you saw. There, I mean, there's others in other locations, but this seemed to be like the main area.
And
where
these
they
are just people like chilling at the base?
Yeah, they look kind of bored.
How tall is the bluff?
Well, like, I mean, pretty tall. Like, it's fairly prominent.
So we couldn't
How
just
long
like
was the path?
go over here and like huck it over, right?
You would have to have a pretty good arm. Pretty good arm. If you had some kind of like artillery, maybe.
Yeah.
And all of these buildings were all on fire. Mostly, like these are mostly like husks, and there's like rubble all over the place as well.
So assuming a 30-degree inclination, this
that, but
well,
okay.
if it's roughly that, because if it's steeper than that, it'll be harder to walk up unless it's stairs. It's at most 86 feet tall from down here.
Yeah, that seems about right. Like about 100 feet tall was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, like tall enough that it's like it's a significant. Like this is why they chose it, right? Because it's got good sight lines and there's nothing between it and the.
So if there's any stairs along here, yeah, it could be much taller.
Yeah, from looking at it, it looks like the areas around like where it turns, there's like a turnpike. It looks like there were stairs there at some point, but they've kind of been like trodden underfoot by like giants, so they're not in great shape currently.
Yeah, and is this like is this like a cliff or
is a game mechanic? Yeah, this is like a bluff, like I said. So like it's not sheer, but it's very, very steep.
And they're like hurling rocks this way?
Likewise over here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, correct. You guys are approaching from behind.
Okay. I actually realized I can use disguise self to change my appearance. It's just that it doesn't actually change my appearance. It's only an illusion. So...
An illusion.
Yeah. So I could make myself look as one of the Gruul. And then go say I have orders. And go like bring them up here. And then like futz with the bomb. And then like... just ditch.
I could change my clothing. I can come with you.
Yeah?
I can change my clothing.
How do you change your clothing?
With prestidigitation, I can change its color.
You can say you need to have a mission. Just walk past them. It's a war.
That's true. I'll walk past them with purpose, and then if they stop me, I'll say that I have orders.
Yeah, okay. I'll come with you. I can change my clothing. I guess... Can I change it to make it look like... Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna rip my clothing and then change its color to, like, brown.
Okay. Seems like within the purview of what that spell could do. Sure. Considering you destroyed your clothing, it would be pretty uncharitable of me to say no at this point.
Well, it's like...
fix it after we're done.
Huh?
I have mending as a cantrip.
Oh, sweet.
Man, I tell you. All right.
You know that scene where Flanders rips off his shirt and is like, Stella. It's like that,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Can't you hear
I'm
me yell love?
I'm just a buff elephant. Imagine Babar did that scene. That's what's happening.
Like
Fair.
you had a
guys are
pop.
just like trying to like walk past them like you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave everything except my warhammer, I think, here, and maybe the bomb. But unless I think Zalia should probably have the bomb.
Yeah.
I could at least defend you for a little bit, maybe. I don't know, for like a swing, and then I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Okay, so good luck.
Uh,
Make
my
deception.
Is me and Yaya staying?
What's that?
Is me and Yaya staying? We don't have any.
Any subterfuge abilities?
Yes.
I mean, I could be muscle. I mean, Sanesh is already pretty big muscle, but I mean, like backup muscle, like how like elephants have 2 spines.
Alright, while you're talking, I'm just like grabbing handfuls of ash and then rubbing them on my body to make myself look like I wasn't wearing clothes for like the whole time.
Don't do blackface. Don't do that.
No, I'm just like dirtying myself up a bit.
Okay, good. It's surprisingly easy to do that by accident.
Wow. well, just last Saturday, I no.
Oh no, they have to cancel Sanesh.
Yeah, I mean, and we should probably just go the 2 of us, but if you guys have something else you can do or something you can, like... I mean, you could create a diversion. You could, like, get the guards to chase you.
Oh, I can get the guards to chase me for sure.
You'd have to wait until we're getting talked to, though. Probably.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Give us a sign if you guys are fucking up somehow.
If you see us
and
getting
we'll do that
arrested
version.
or murdered, do that.
You see us being murdered.
Yeah. I can create a sound if things are going bad. So I'll tell you what, if things are going bad, I'll create the sound of an egret. So I'll just like say a random bird name and like hopefully everybody knows that sound name. And
The
I'll, like,
fuck
play
is
it
an
quietly.
egret?
I think I know.
I'll play it quietly for everyone to be like, this is like the sound that things are going bad. And then like,
Let's do the sound.
well,
That's not a bird. I've never heard that.
that's the bird. It's the bird I'm using.
So if I hear a
The bird doesn't exist.
That's the sound of
It exists.
that's the sound of
in
him
the
getting
spirit
stabbed
lab.
with a dagger.
Okay, that one makes
Exactly.
more sense.
And then if we need a diversion, it'll be coo, 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 coo. That'll be the diversion sound.
God.
Okay. And then if the bomb is about to explode and everybody should just run, I'll cast light. And I'll hold my staff up.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I only have an issue with the bird call because it may be dead obvious that you're signaling. How about you use like a phrase really loudly, like, "My soup is cold."
That's even more obvious.
I feel like that's
I don't
more
know.
conspicuous.
All right, I'm now that I'm all dirtied up and sweating. I'm heading. Let's go.
Okay. Yep.
Light for bomb, bird for distraction. That's it.
Yeah,
I can't remember the other one.
it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay.
You'll know
Good
when
luck.
the time is right.
Yeah, we trust you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So yeah,
Do it.
I changed my color of my clothes and I'm off to see the wizard.
So you guys are make a deception check.
Deception check.
Each of
In-
us or one of us?
I mean, just one of you is fine.
Do you have inspiration?
Who's better at deceiving?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm good. I'm moderate.
Okay.
I don't have
I
inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
I do not. I'm making the
You know
check.
what? Sure. I will use inspiration for it.
Okay. Then I get
Okay.
advantage. Is that how this works?
Or are you making the check?
You can make it if you want to use your inspiration for your check. Yes. I trust you.
Okay.
You're gonna be talking anyway, probably. I feel like I'm just like I have this bomb.
Oh, wait, are you the one carrying the bomb, Sinich?
No, you have it.
Okay. Woof. Thank God we used inspiration.
Oh,
for that.
nice.
Okay. So as you approach the there's like a group of anarchs around the fire. They're mostly just kind of hanging out, and one of them like looks up at you as you approach. He's got a big axe, and he kind of looks at you, and he nods,
I nod back.
and he doesn't really
Hmm.
do anything, and the others are just kind of sitting around.
Yep, I'll calmly walk up to the bluff. Do I manage to get past the other people on the ramp without any issue? Chris?
Sorry. As you guys start climbing up, the guy who you saw looking at you calls out to you and says, "Hey, where are you going?"
Special orders.
Oh. All right.
And I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay.
Almost like kind of briskly, like I need to get there quick, like it's as urgent.
Sure. So yeah, you reach the top. There's a huge like pile of rocks here, and a handful of dead livestock are up here.
Okay, excellent.
And,
what
yeah,
are the giants? Are they giants or ogres?
they're like in terms of D&D parlance, they would be giants.
Oh, okay.
But
So what are they looking at right now?
I mean, they're focused on the task at hand, which is hurling.
Yeah.
I guess I should make them. So they'll like, yeah, they're bigger than they need more space. They're large. I mean, basically, they'll go over to the rock pile, pick up a rock, and then they'll kind of like steady themselves and hurl it.
Hurl it? Yeah. And they're hurling. The Guildmage's forum is this way, right?
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
hurling it in that direction.
And the guild ship is coming?
Yeah, I see it, but they don't seem too concerned.
Okay, I'm going to. So you said I could estimate the amount of time this bomb takes to go off within the minute, right?
In theory, one could, yes, if one took apart the bomb.
Oh, if one took apart the bomb.
Yes.
Did she tell us how long it would? I thought there'd be enough time to exit the building, she said, but they might have been a suicide mission.
It might have been.
Uh-oh.
And it was supposed to be enough to level the whole facility?
That's what she said.
So in theory, if I just stuff it in the rock pile, we should be good to go.
Unless the giant takes it in hand, tucks it.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Probably gonna like. Well, we'll see.
Okay. So they're all focused on chucking rocks?
Yeah. I mean, I assume you guys are just standing at the top, right?
Yeah, I'll walk over. So I'll kind of inspect the rock pile, look like I'm doing something like I'm inspecting it for something important.
Rock inspector.
One of the giants like is standing next to you. He like goes and picks up a rock that's kind of at your feet. That's like the size of you, and then he kind of like doesn't. He like kind of looks at you, but he doesn't like comment.
Yeah.
He just walks back over to his spot and hurls the next stone. You see it like smash off a battlement.
And how many stones are there? I just want to know a sense of like how big.
I don't know. It's like a pretty big pile. It's like
Okay.
there's like still a few dozen stones. Looks like they could do this for another few minutes without running out of rocks.
Okay. So, do I think or do I act?
Act.
In times of war, hesitation is the enemy.
It is.
So's dying.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to activate the bomb, and I'm going to chuck it into the rock pile.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, new objective. And I point to the warship. And I say, destroy that warship. Everyone, gather round.
Okay. The giants like kind of look at you. And they're like, "What? Who's this guy?" I guess probably that would be a persuasion check.
Okay.
You're just some guy.
I have orders
To
from Rurik and Thar.
Well, you should have said that beforehand.
I know.
Make it till you make it.
They're listening to you, but they're like, they don't. First off, they don't seem too bright, and they say, they're like, one of them kind of like looks a little sharper than the others. He kind of steps forward and narrows his eyes at you. He's like, "You're told to take down the wall. The ship is too high."
Oh, I say, what? You're saying you're not strong enough? Rurik and Thar told me you were the best giants that the Gore clan had.
That's interesting. Let's see. Is this guy more arrogant than he is stupid? More arrogant than he is intelligent, I should say. I'm gonna roll a die and see what happens here. Okay. He's like, we will deal with them when they come. Brothers, back throwing. And so they're not gonna do that.
Damn it. Okay. I turn to Senich and I'm like, do we just get the fuck out of here?
I like nod to him. Let's go. We delivered our orders. They'll deal with them when they come. And then let's like walk away.
Okay, maybe that's the best we can do. And then I'm just gonna like walk down.
Yeah.
As I'm leaving though, I am going to say, I'm gonna cast light on my staff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop it in the rock pile. And I'm gonna say, like, wait for this stick to bless these rocks. It will make them explode.
So what are you saying?
He's saying.
Who are you saying this to? What are you doing?
To the giants. I'm saying, like, so I'm casting light on my staff. I'm dropping into the rock pile. I'm saying, like, don't throw these rocks until, like, this is blessing the rocks. It will make them explode. Or like have like a fire enchantment. And like for it to work, I need you all to like come put your hands on these rocks and like let the power enter your bodies.
He's a televangelist.
Okay.
But put your hand on the TV screen and feel that warm glow of God.
Yeah. Rurik and Thar sent me to like give you this blessing.
Given that he is lying, I would say deception, not persuasion.
Okay. That's not a lie.
It
Depends how you look
is
at
a
it.
lie.
I've
You're
never
not
said
doing it
anything
wrong.
more
You're
truthful in my
It's
whole history.
pretty lie. Yeah.
Light spell, you know?
I need expertise.
One of the giants is like, okay. And the rest of them are like, no. We need to take down the wall. A few more stones and we will have it. If we don't knock it down, by the time the ship comes, it will be too late.
Yes,
And
but if we don't...
the other giant is like, he's like holding one of the stones.
Yes, but if we don't bless the stones, we won't be able to take down the wall. Okay, I feel like I'm not going to be able to convince him, so at this point, I'm just like,
He's
all
like,
right.
basically, one the giant who was talking to you before is like, cast your spell if you must, shaman. We will continue our work. And
Okay,
he
well,
picks, as if waited, he like picks up like, the biggest rock that he can find and like stomps over to the cliff and hurls it.
okay, there's the giant who's holding one of the stones, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look where I threw the detonator. I'm going to try and like clandestinely pick it up and tell him to bring the stone over here. So I can bless it properly. And then I'm gonna try and throw the detonator under it and then just fucking like do my prayer and then say when I get to the bottom of the hill, and then I'll like
He's
play
not listening to you, man.
Is that
He's throwing rocks.
No, the
no,
other
the
one.
giant
The other one's kind of
along with my
around.
plan?
Oh, the one that
I
went
got
along
one
with.
giant
Yeah,
to
yeah,
play
yeah.
along.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use him as my delivery system to get the bomb into the center of all the giants. So that's my plan now. It's basically to get him to like bring his stone
Okay.
over. I'm gonna bless his stone especially with special explosive power, which is only a half lie. And then I'm gonna put the device underneath that stone, do some kind of like bullshit ritual, and then basically tell him like when I get to the bottom.
I mean, I feel
I'll-
like I want to be leaving this area. This has already been a few minutes, and I don't know
Oh,
how
boom.
I don't know how long this is going.
You're playing with fire right now.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm leaving. I'll be like, well, we delivered our message. Bye, shaman. Do your work. And I'm gonna like head down.
I mean, it's your call, Andrew. You can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you to leave. But
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yep,
So yeah, you want to try and
I'm-
convince him? Okay.
yeah.
He's listening to you.
Okay, yeah. Bring your stone over here. I must bless it properly.
Okay. He brings it over there.
And I'm gonna try and surreptitiously take that that detonator. I'll like I
And
don't know
you
if I need
know
to
where
find
it is.
hand.
You remember where you threw it. You should
Well,
probably make a perception check to see if you
Sure.
can find
I'll
it.
see if I can even locate it first.
He's gonna like rummage in the thing with his hand.
So let's see if I can even locate it.
You said earlier you just kind of threw it in there.
I did. 'Cause I needed to kind of be secret about it.
I mean, I'll say like you knew where you threw it, so it takes a bit of looking, but you find it in a crevice between a few rocks. You're helped by one of the giants like picking up a rock that was like partially obscuring it, and then you see it kind of just in a little crevice between some rocks.
Okay. So I'm going to. I'm realizing I'm on the clock, so I'm gonna grab the detonator. I'm gonna quickly go over.
You can like it's almost as you grab it, you can feel that it's kind of like it's humming in your hand almost.
It's humming. Okay.
Well, I mean, not humming literally, but you can like feel like the reaction happening inside of it.
Okay.
Oh
So
shit!
so I'm gonna like run over to the rock, put the detonator, and then like as I'm walking away, do a chant and make it look like I'm trying to do like this grand chant,
Right,
and then
so
do like for the blessing of Rurik and Thar, and then I start like sprinting down the mountain.
And do you have enough time?
so sorry. You're just putting it like right here.
Well, I wanted him to put the rock here so I could bless it properly.
You put the rock there, and then where did you put it? Like the
I'm
detonator.
gonna try and put it like I'm gonna go up to the rock and like start performing a ritual, or like pseudo performing a ritual,
Okay.
and then I'll just like slide it underneath the rock.
Okay.
And then like as I'm walking away, because I'm assuming I'm not even taking time to grab my staff, because like I think this thing could blow at any second. So at this point, I'm just kind of like casting, like try not to panic, but also casting like a pseudo ritual as I'm backing away. And then when I get to about
Okay.
here, I'm just gonna like say like
Yeah.
I'll make,
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
make
I
a
have
sound,
to make
yeah.
sure that you're on the same page and what you were planning.
Yeah.
Okay. So you you start running down the hill.
Well, first I'll do cast minor illusion to make the sound of like an ogre screaming, and then that's when I'll be like, for the blessing of Rurik and Thar, and then I'm gonna just fucking jet down the hill.
Okay. So you jet down the hill.
It's gonna take like hours. It's like what? It's gonna...
Yeah.
You guys are safely at the bottom of the hill. When you get to the bottom, you hear a huge explosion.
The blessing worked. Be blessed, my brothers.
Yeah, actually, you hear the sound of giants screaming and cheering.
Oh
Interestingly enough.
shit!
Oh, no.
They threw it.
Did it stick to the thing?
You might have picked it up.
You hear
Oh,
giants
no.
cheering and celebrating.
Uh-oh. That didn't work out properly.
Stop praying for them. You're making them stronger.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he picked it up and he threw it.
What? It wasn't supposed to stick to it.
He threw it at the wall and it blew up.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I needed to make him wait more. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry for laughing so much. I shouldn't have laughed. Okay,
Well, we single-handedly fucked this region.
Well,
on,
we
we
earned
still
their
have the-
trust. We
We
earned
still
their
have the
trust
ship.
on the
We still
bright
have the
side.
ship.
So, the guys near the bottom actually like pick up at the sound and like run. So they're like leaving.
To like go into the walls?
And yeah, I'll yeah. As you guys like kind of like, I assume you want to look at what's going on. So there's a huge like gaping hole in like the battlements, and it's like fire, and you see like gruel are just pouring in, and you actually do see Rurik Thar. There he is. He's like a head taller than all the other Edens, and they're like the shock troops like burst through the breach.
Oh no.
Boros aren't looking so hot.
I should have just let him sit there and channel.
Just let it sit in the rocks. There probably would have been
I
a small
should've.
chance that this would have happened anyway, but
Yeah. But not a huge chance.
yeah.
Oh shit. Shit, you're
I
right.
mean, you put a big rock right in front of the dumbest guy there and said, "I'm gonna bless it and make it explode." He's like, "Oh man, that sounds great! I'm gonna throw this thing right now."
Oh no, I had to get him to wait. I had to get him to wait.
I was like, I don't know, like, you know, he watched you put something underneath it, like.
Yeah.
He picks up the rock, sees it, puts it on the rock, and then throws it.
Well, yeah, basically, like, he saw you do it. Like, I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't watching.
You didn't like
I thought he
hide it
was,
from him or anything.
wouldn't see.
He's like, "Oh, this
Oh,
is supposed to be with it, right?" Okay, he puts it in the thing. It message fell out, and then throws it.
Oh no, I was trying to hide it from him, but I didn't say that.
Well, I mean,
That's
yeah,
fine.
but you said like you just slide it underneath
Yeah.
the rock that he
Yeah,
put
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And I'm
for
like,
sure.
okay,
I
like
wasn't
are you
yeah.
gonna, like you told him to put the rock there, and then you walk over and put something underneath it, and then bless it, and he's like, I don't know, man. Like, he's not he's not that dull. he
No,
knows
I know.
you're doing something.
I know. Oh my god, I should have waited more.
He
That's
saw
okay.
you. He saw you fish it out of the rock pile, then put it under his rock.
Which is, like I said, like, it's fine. Like, I'm not. I'm just like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked your plan.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you every chance of succeeding, but I was just like, I just don't
know.
think that he would not throw the rock. At this
I know.
point.
I know. I needed to add either less steps
But
or more steps.
Would he
I
have
needed
picked
to
up the
wait.
thing though and threw it? Because it was just under the rock.
I mean, maybe, but like when he saw you do that, he definitely did. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's no way he's not gonna throw that thing too now.
Yeah.
And maybe before he wouldn't have. If it was just sitting there and he didn't know what it was, he might have just left it there. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Then again, you know, Gruul know an improvised explosive when they see one.
Yep.
Maybe. So
Oh man.
who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's water under the bridge now. Something interesting has happened. Congratulations on the party.
Oh my god.
What will you do now? Actually, we should probably call a halt shortly. But if there's anything else you guys want to do, On the bright side, well, depending on who you're cheering for in this scenario, on the bright side, the Parhelion is quite close now, and actually, since the sun is behind you, it's casting this huge shadow over you, and you can see like flights of angels are like flying out of the ship.
Let's go back to let's go walk to the cathedral, the Orzhov Cathedral, and wait there for this to be done.
Sure. You know what? I'm okay with
Claim
that.
claim responsibility, and then go.
Claim responsibility.
No, of the Boros coming. The extra Boros was all our fault. I mean, it was all because of us.
All our help? Yes. Yes, it was. Never a more useful band of adventurers has there ever been.
This it's only about lying to a giant angel about doing our job.
It's not a lie. It's a half truth.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like the fact that they didn't do anything for like so long was our fault, and possibly that the position was a lot worse might have been our fault. Because they might not even have known they were in the guild mage's form. And you're like, let's sneak into the guild. That's where they're at. And they were like, oh, is it real now?
I mean, yeah, it's worth pointing out like they probably knew like that's where the Boros were. Like you know, they're not fools. They know where the Boros were generally, given that they were trying to obscure their approach or whatnot. But yeah, if you guys want to head over to the church, that's fine.
I feel like that's as good a place as any, and we can maybe try to.
Need to like rest.
Okay.
Just like recuperate.
This is good. If you guys are all okay with that,
because at this point we could rest, we could wait for people to show up, and then we can help defend it and try to fulfill our duty and make sure it doesn't get torn to the ground. Because at the very least, the Boros are here to repel the Gruul, which is what they want, what they wanted, and we did our very best to help.
Oh man, situation catastrophic overdrive.
Technically not a lie. We did our best. It was our first adventure. It was our first day.
Man. Okay, next time, less steps or more steps? Probably less steps.
Less steps.
I mean, when you guys left it in the pile of rocks, I was gonna roll like a D100 and be like, oh, if it rolls a 1, they find it and pick it up and throw it.
Yeah.
Because just for the chance that something random happens, and then I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this scenario. Like, I feel like he's just gonna pick it up and throw it because it's like right there.
Yeah.
He's like, even imagine he didn't really see you put something there. He's like, he sees you reach underneath. He's like, you bless it and you run away and you're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm supposed to do something. Picks it up, sees like this glowing, thumbing blue thing, picks that up, puts it on the rock. Like, I don't, maybe it fell out of the rock. I don't know, I'm dumb. And just throw it now.
Yeah.
I mean, you were doing something to the rock. That must have been what he was doing.
Exactly. It was.
Anyway. I mean, who knows? Maybe this will. The Gruul will be happy about.
You said for the glory of Rurik and Thar, and he was like, "Yes, now's the time to pick it up and throw it."
I know.
We're just gonna hope the Boros kills fucking Rurik and Thar. Like, just land a giant ship on him.
They would love to kill Rurik and Thar. Let me tell you. Anyway, they haven't managed it yet, which is one of the reasons they really, really want to. But you guys are leaving. Okay, so. It's time. Like I said, it's 8:20. I wanted to stop at 8:30. So, as you guys make your way to the church, the sounds of battle are receding in your ears. You hear the Parhelion is kind of like dropped like down low, and you can see that there's like people. There's like material being like ferried up and down from the Boros encampment. And before too long, you hear a mighty cheer go up. And the large obelisk at the center of the forum, which is still visible, suddenly like leans to one side and topples over.
Sounds like the Gruul are cheering.
And as this happens, the Parhelion 2 kind of like turns on its afterburners again, and flies away.
we lost them the thing. It was no longer a
Oh my God.
defensible position.
They're retreating.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
shortly
dear.
after that, you're most of the way back at this point. This is like about an hour later, all told. All of you are finding yourselves more and more tired. Like you can barely manage to put one foot in front of the other.
Oh,
Your arms are like
are we gonna...
leaden weights at your side.
I like sniff that like weird salt thing because like I'm suspecting weird bat magic.
Yeah, you sniff your smelling salts, but it just doesn't seem to be doing anything. You're just getting like more and more tired, and you like seems you reach up or like rub your neck, and you like because you feel like something sore on your neck, and you feel something, and then you all start to feel it. You can feel shackles around your neck, around your arms, around your legs.
We failed, and this is the failure.
The failure of the contract.
Yeah, we should have read it.
You
Oh my
all
God.
feel as you like slowly like shuffle forward. You collapse to the ground, and
I hate this.
all of a sudden, all of you are aware that I can't. Oh damn! I had a word for this that I was going to use if this happened, and now I can't think of it. Ah well. You were all deeply aware that you were in violation of the terms of your deal.
Oh my
So,
God.
the fallout will occur next time on our camp. So
Oh my
yeah,
God, I killed us all.
I mean, you guys are worst case scenario. You guys are probably going to be in indentured servitude, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Excellent.
Yeah, good session. That was good.
We will cross that bridge. Thanks a lot, Azalea.
Dude.
I feel like this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like her support of you was predicated on like you stopping the Gruul advance, and then they didn't stop.
Yeah.
So I was like, this seems like the point in which the enforcement provisions will kick in, which you guys don't understand.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man.
so we'll see what happens next time.
Oh Jesus.
And if they're somehow magically linked, she might know directly it was our fault, or at least know that we think it's our fault. I don't know.
I mean, law magic is strong, but it's not like I know everything strong.
Yeah.
Well, she knows everything.
She knows.
The Azorius do have verity circles though that can detect if someone's lying, so that's pretty cool.
She could just like look at us, and Azalea will be crying on the ground.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it was me. It was me. I never lied to an angel of law.
No. The angels in the Orzhov aren't law. They're not about the law. They're about contracts, baby.
Well, whatever. Angels of contracts. That TOS. That sweet TOS.
Let me actually hold on a second. There's actually a fun little. Hold on one second. Angel. Let me find the thing I'm talking about so I can give you like kind of like the. This is what kind of like. Set off how I describe Orzhov angels, which is really good. Here we go. This is about what one of the Boros said about them. I feel in them a sense of duty and commitment, yet I can feel nothing else. It is as if their duty is to an empty void. So that's kind of how I'm approaching Boros angels, describing them in that way.
Okay. Shit.
Perfect. And with that, the stream is done.
Oh my God.